Good morning. Today is what? September 17th, 2024. What's going on, Optimus? Good to see y'all here again today. Seems like extra low. I've not looked at the market at all today. So I know I say that just about every day, but also true. All right, let's take a look at the news. First things first, before you mess with the worst. All right, so today we actually have some stuff. Yesterday we didn't really have anything. Today we have retail sales, minus autos, retail sales minus gas and autos, retail sales month and year over year. We've got Red Book, and we've got capacity utilization. I think Red Book's low. Capacity is low. Retail sales is kind of high. All this, medium. Retail sales month over month is high importance. This is all going to be baked in by the time we get to it. We've got manufacturing production that all dropped at 6:15, and then we got some drops at 7. 7, we've got business inventories, kind of medium importance. We got Fed Logan speech, medium. We've got the housing market index. So some reasonable reports today. I'm expecting some volatility at 7 o'clock, and then we've also got the 2 treasury auctions in crude, money market index as well. So coming up at 7, we've got couple of reports dropping. All right, let's take a look at the Marketo. Apparently we're moving forward to ESU. We're already on ESU. So 10-second chart looks like we're getting set up for a 5200 cross. I want to take a look at the long-term chart first here. Take a look at the 15-minute chart. Still on that rip. And I'm going to take a look at the 1-minute chart. Currently, TTM is sitting at negative 1.2. And 200 moving average is above the VWAP. Not necessarily what we want to see for bullish move. Where's the 50? There's the 50. Okay. All right. So looks like we got some stuff popping up. I moved pretty fast.
Order filled.
In the bid here, going for 5. High up there at 56.65. Market is definitely on the bullish move today, 0.4% on the high end. So looking for this 5200 cross here, and it's 645 right now. My exit target is at dude, I'm on ESZ. Crap. Gotta move up to ESU. Or change over to ESU. That sucks. I think we'll be okay. I hope. I need to get this trade closed out though. They should mirror each other for now, for today, since today is the rollover date. Just hoping to get out a tiny little bit of profit. There was for like a second. No. I didn't roll my contract over. Yeah. Need some pullback on that. The internet. Oh my god. Yo, our internet dropped, dude. I'm stuck in a trade. Oh my god, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I'm out of the trade. Wait. My heart is pounding so fast right now. Ugh. No way. No way. Okay, we're out of the trade. We're out of the trade. I was like running and grabbing my iPad, dude. I was tripping. Oh my gosh. Am I still on this? Even on this thing? Okay, yeah, we're still broadcasting. Dude, my heart is pounding so hard right now. Literally, my internet dropped out the moment I got in the trade. I've never had that happen. I'm a direct connect. Like, I don't do Wi-Fi. In fact, my Wi-Fi card went out in this thing shortly after I bought it. Um, and so I've just been direct connect for like 3 years straight. Uh, wow. Thank God we lowered our profit target. Woo! Scary. Okay. Now I'm like, I don't trust the internet right now. Okay, I got kicked out of Tradeovate. So give me a second here. We'll get that back up. Oh my gosh. Woo! That'll wake you up in the morning, man. Yo, that was crazy. I was just trying to get out of that trade too because it was like, yeah, it doesn't really feel right. So thank God that let me out of the trade with a little micro profit. Thank God that I lowered that profit target. Now I'm like, do I even take any more trades? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust it now. Yeah, that like straight drop too. Yikes. Hey, but we got out with 30 bucks. Man, that could have killed my account. I'm so grateful right now. Y'all didn't even know, man. Wow. Internet just straight dropped out. It didn't come back for like 5 minutes. So check it. Internet dropped here. No, internet dropped right here. And then it just it just started dumping right at the moment that the internet dropped. And apparently it got me out with a single tick in profit. I'm so grateful that I put that single take profit because we would be down by the time this thing came back. Would have been down 40 ticks or so. Wow, man. My heart is racing. 655. I wonder what caused this big sell-off. Coming up on 7 o'clock. So there's ESU and ESZ currently trading both of them right now. Like, they're currently both active. ESZ's at 57. ESU is cheaper. See, ESZ has more volume on average at 35. So we have contract switches today. ESU's at 1380. So ESZ is looking more active than ESU. I didn't realize that we had contract switches today. Now I've got this iPad that I don't need. At least with me right now. Man, that was so stressful. I'm like sketched out about my internet now. All right, so if we take a look at the, if we go to bar chart, take a look at the futures expirations calendar. We got currency, energy, financials, grains, indices. Let's check out indices. All right, so we got the S&P 500. Actually expires on the 20th. So we're rolling forward to the next one, the next contract. The next contract goes from the 20th to the December 20th. I think the CME calendar is a little bit easier to use. But we do have contract rollover right now. Bar chart's pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Alright. So pulling back some, this is why I don't like to see the 200 moving average above the VWAP. Because you end up with a lot of false breaks like this. Currently, the market's moving downward. So there's this downward trend happening here. Looks like we might get a little pop up for a brief moment. I don't trust the chart just yet. I wonder what we see at 7 o'clock. It's feeling like a push on 7. But we'll see. Kind of feel like that pullback, all this pullback here, may set us up for a decent rip at 7 o'clock. Which happens in about 1 minute. Yeah, currently there's more volume on ESZ, so I'm gonna trade ESZ. Let's back up. Yeah, man, that scared the crap out of me. That might even influence the rest of my trade day. Like, it might just make me be like, I don't want to trade anymore. All right, 10 seconds to 7. I want to see if we get a rip. It would happen probably on this candle, possibly like right on the next candle. I don't trust it either way. Here's 7 o'clock. Looks like people are waiting to check those reports. Usually, sometimes we just get a big fat rip. Really almost no movement at 7. That's weird. That really makes me not trust this. All right, I'm going to take a look at the report because, well, several reports that dropped at 7 o'clock. So we got business inventories. We got the Fed Logan speech. And the housing market index. Housing market index showing at 41, up from 39 with a forecast of 40. NAHB, Wells Fargo Housing Market Index, is based monthly survey of home builders. They're asked to rate current sales of single-family homes and sales expectations for the next 6 months, and to rate traffic of prospective buyers. Scores for responses to each component are used to calculate seasonally adjusted overall index, where a number over 50 indicates more builders view sales conditions as good rather than poor. So, kind of been actively going down since about June. Steadily dropping since June, but the first bump since June. So June was the peak at 51, and then steadily dropped down to about 39. Now popped up to 41. So overall, a good report. Retail inventories month over month 0.5% hit the forecast. Prior was 0.3. Retail inventories, we don't really get an explanation for that. Business inventories in the United States measure monthly percentage changes in inventories for manufacturers, retailers, and wholesalers. Inventories as a key component of GDP, and business inventories is up 0.4%. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Getting a little bit of volatility, but really not much. Kind of weird. 57.18 is the apparently the marker. 0.3%, and we do have a sign switch, but not enough volume behind it. I really don't feel good about the volume on either side. I guess the volume on the ESZ is, it's about 3 times better. All right, this is looking a little bit better. Wrong one. Nothing just yet. And actually, if you look at this, I see a 5200 cross almost on the way to the downside on the 1 minute chart. Really kind of think the 1 minute might be the one to watch. So that did end up being the low down there at 5650 area. This is sorry, I'm getting a little confused on ESZ and ESU. ESZ still has a lot more volume on it, so just stick with ESZ for now. But yeah, 57.13 or so ended up being the low. We're sitting at 57.18, a little choppy. This does look like an upward push, but there is that downward potential cross right there with resistance along 57.20. Let's see what the next minute brings. Here's the next candle. Didn't result in a downward cross. That's a good thing. Negative 2.1 on TTM1. And 9 looks to be getting above 12 on the current candle. Still a little ways off from all the pushes. But enjoying the bid here. Didn't get the fill. I'll still take the
order fill.
A little higher up, but looking for my exit at 2450. I wanted to get the entrance down here closer to 21. I was a little late to the party, but that's really kind of my fault because I was kind of holding back. It did just pop down there to 21. Our exit's at 2450. We keep hitting 23.75. There's 24. Just want to see this go test 25.
Order filled.
There we go. We got that. A little stressed today. So this does look like this is going to give us that move. There's the 5,200 there. I'd honestly like to see a rejection off 25. A pullback to about 20. And then a bounce off that. So there's the TTM switch there. High appears at 27. So actually a pullback to about 21, something like that would look really good. Especially if this candle ended up pulling back over the next like 30 seconds. It pulled back to like actually even like 22.75, but 21 would be ideal. So a nice pullback and pop would be very nice. Sitting up about 208 on the day. And we did just get that 10-second 5,200 cross. See what's going on here. Looks like we're gonna test those highs. Yep. Rip on through. Those 2,700 contracts. There's a rejection. I was kind of hoping for the rejection before the push to the high, frankly. Pull back to 25, and the high is now 29. So big green wick at the top. A little choppy today. And there's another push through the highs. Just continues the push. Y'all know me, I don't like to trade at the highs. Even though I do believe that we have some room up to like 35. Just getting a little too much pressure. I think I might actually walk on the day. Obviously, that initial trade kind of threw my mindset for a loop. And if I don't have my mindset, what do I even have? You know what I mean? But the other reason for it really is just sort of the chop. I'm seeing chop and I'm seeing delayed breakouts. So, which y'all know I really don't like. This delayed breakouts often results in these like big sell-offs all at once. Kind of like this up here. When you look at it on the chart, it doesn't look like that big of a sell-off, but it is. It's about an $8 sell-off. First red candle in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 greens. Again, I want to see a pullback now to about 25. Really, I'm just looking for a pullback to the 9 EMA. Looks like the View app is on its way towards surpassing the 200 moving average. Probably a long time coming before that. About $2 away, but sometime in the next hour. Maybe an hour and a half. I would say hour, though. Alright. This is what we want to see. Preferably if we can get like a 3-minute pullback, that'd be a little more even ideal. I have this flag up here. Yeah, really, that might have been the only sell-off there. 27.50 is the low. 0.5 on TTM10. 0.6. We drop down into red territory, would be ideal. Pull back to like 25.50 to the green, the 50 moving average. Because if you notice here, the Bollinger Band's starting to squeeze a little bit. I wonder if this is going to result in that 3-minute. It's just a 1-minute pullback. Kind of a flag, kind of a wedge. TTM's up 9. Frankly, I want to see this sell off a little bit. I don't like the sideways movement. All right, there's an 8 above 9. This might give us indication of some sell-off. 50 or 35 has just got above the 50 moving average, indicating higher bullish movement. It seems as if our music stopped. Just gonna start it over from the top. Yeah, that's kind of the move I was expecting. High up there at 33.50. So I was honestly hoping for a little more sell-off right back here. Like right around here, I was hoping this would sell off to around like 26. Because that would have made this bump here be a lot more of a range, but then also would have made this bump here, I think, have a little bit more buying power behind it. So that's really what I was looking for, and that's why I didn't take this trade, was because I was looking for this pullback to here. So because this ended up going sideways, to me, I was like, okay, well, there's a pretty good chance of a sell-off, which you guys saw that we just got. And so that's why I never bought into this, because it's like, okay, well, I was looking for a little bit like that move right there, but I was looking for that with a pullback here to like the 50 moving average. I just felt like it would be a more reliable move, and this is exactly why. So we had that big sell-off there from 33 all the way down to 25, so $8 sell-off again. So this $8 sell-off seems to be pretty consistent. And it's about 3,000 contracts or so that's causing that $8 sell-off. And we're getting a bounce off that now. So 57.25 bounced up to 29. And may see some continued movement there. And then you can also see too, this is why I keep the 8 and 9 SMA here. So I've got the 8 SMA and the 9 EMA. Is because you can see this, the green here, this green hash is crossing above that 9 EMA. And so a lot of times what this does is a candle or two in advance, this gives me an indication that there's going to be some sell-off. Now, it's not 100% accurate. I've noticed it's about 70% accurate, but it's just another data point that's sort of saying to me, hey, you know what? We might get a quick sell-off, or we might get some pullback here. And so it can help me time entries a little bit better if I'm going long off like a bounce like this, or if I want to make sure that I'm out of the trade before the sell-off happens. So it sort of gives me a little bit of leverage, and it works in the opposite direction too. So check this out. So right back here, you see this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles for the rip. Right back here, when it dipped below, gave me the indication, hey, there's a good probability that we're going to get a push up. So I've taken trades off of this cross before. I don't recommend it. I actually don't recommend anything. It's not financial advice, but but I have taken some successful trades off of this cross of the 8 crossing below the 9 EMA. I always wait for the candle to close, of course, but it does have some validity to it. Like I said, the accuracy is only about 70%, so I wouldn't like base a strategy on it, but it is a decent indicator for being able to just determine upward and downward movement. It doesn't. I've not personally seen the ability to determine strength from it, though, like the strength of the move, like the strength of the pullback or the strength of the rip. It's only giving me the indication of up or down, at least for me personally, from what I've seen. And somebody else might be able to extrapolate more information and more data on that. But that's just from what I've seen. So this move here, this rip, you can see the bottom of the Bollinger Band and the top of the Bollinger Band squeezing together, and then we get that subsequent rip. Yep, that's what happened back here too. You can see the channels right in this range. You can see the channels kind of squeeze together. Happen again back here, where the top and the bottom channel sort of squeeze together. Often that gives us an upward move. And when they widen like this, gives us a downward move. But there is a squeeze right there, and didn't get the upward move. So this squeeze happened, and they started pulling apart. I usually just look at them as support and resistance. You can see this pulled down to the bottom of the Bollinger Band and bounced off of it. So I'm definitely not a Bollinger Band trader. I just use them as support and resistance, just so y'all know. I'm sure somebody is far more skilled and talented at using the Bollinger Bands. I just use them more or less to find support and resistance easily. GTM still at 9. So that just bounced and tapped the high. High at 33.50. Double top there too. You got one here and one here. Yeah, I think I'm done trading for the day. I'll take my $200 and I'll be grateful for it. Like, frankly, that internet outage for that time sort of altered my mindset on the day. And then watching the movement on the day too, sure, there are some rips and there's definitely a lot of big sell-offs, but the movement on the day is just too choppy for me. And so I know that if I stay too long, I'll end up over trading. My chance of losing gets higher and higher. So I'm just gonna walk, take my $200, and I'll throw this up on the screen here just so y'all can track progress with me. I'll throw the performance stats up here. So let's go to. I just want to do like the whole month. There. All right, so this is the account right now. It's sitting at 2254, and we've had 1 loss and 22 wins, 95.65% win ratio. Average win is 120. The average loss, since we only had the 1, was 400. So steadily climbing. We're about 750 away from funding on this account. I'm gonna just throw in some quick trade journaling here, and we'll go boom, and let's give this a title. Choppy and out. Today was super choppy on the bullish side. A lot of big sell-offs, followed by grinding back up. Not my favorite market condition. We did manage to pull just over 200 in profits, which I am very grateful about. We've got a huge scare as we were in a trade, and our internet went out. This has got to have the gasp emoji. Kablam. And let's see. Exclaim. Let's throw that one. No, that one never works. That one works. All right. Boom. Okay. So you got a huge scare. Gratefully, we had lowered our profit target prior to the outage, and when we came back online, we were out of the trade. The market also dropped pretty heavily. That made my heart skip a beat. All right. I'm just grateful to be green on the day. Happy about it. Save this. Let me know if you guys like the journaling process with me. Like, we just started doing it because it's just built right in here to TopStep X. Super cool. Let me know if you guys like that process. Anyway, I'm going to jump offline. Doesn't look like the market is in our favor today, so I'm going to stay away from it. Much love and appreciation everyone showed up. Be sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow, Wednesday. All right, y'all. Peace.